I have another haul video to share with you today. I got some nice pieces. If you've not watched any of my other videos before, I sell on eBay, full-time reseller, and I also sell some on Posh. And today I have some neat pieces. If you'd like, you can subscribe. I have a lot of videos up of other thrift haul videos, some plus-size women clothing, also some, eBay selling tips, how to increase sales, and what sold ship with me videos. We'll get right into it though. And today I have, I think it's just pretty much a mixture. I think it's mostly women's. There might be a couple of men's pieces. But anyways, this first piece is a Mountain Hardwear. And if you're not familiar with it, it's a really great brand to pick up. It's kind of like an outdoorsy brand. This actually has a print on it, but it's hard to see. And I would say that this is a women's top, medium. And it's got a really cute little like zipper here. You gotta watch it because there's another brand that's called it's something like Mountain Warehouse or something like that. It's really close. You want Mountain Hardwear, and it's got like this little bolt symbol. See that little symbol there? It's got that little bolt. This part's a little wore off, and I'll just have to note that. But anyways, this is a really great brand to pick up. I haven't done comps on this yet, but I'd say between $10 and $20. Most of the items I've paid $1 for. Some I've paid. Some of these I might have paid maybe like between $1 to $3 on some of them. This is a Patagonia, and this is another really great brand to pick up if you're not familiar with that, and it's an outdoorsy brand, and this is a medium. Now, I think this is a men's. I'll have to measure it to see, because I don't know, they don't really say in their pieces whether it's a men or women, but this has another name right underneath the word Patagonia, and I'll be using that in the listing, but it's a really great brand to pick up. Their coats can sell for a lot, and like vests and stuff like that, and the t-shirts, I don't know, maybe between 10 and 20, but that's the brand there. And like I said, I think that this probably is men's. I do charge shipping for everything that I sell on eBay. This is interesting. This is Robert Graham, and if you're not familiar with Robert Graham was a really popular men's line, and they did make women's too because this is a women's. But the men's was really a lot of like bright, bold, and prints, and they always had like a flip cup. Well, they used to be worth a lot of money. Oh, for used, like you could get between $40 and $80. Now they don't move as quickly and they don't sell for as much. So do comps first. But this is a women's, and it's silk. And this is very pretty. It's polka dot, which is another big plus because polka dots pretty much stay in style along with paisley. And this does, it does have a little bit of a flip cuff. It's kind of got like lace on it. It's not as drastic as like what the men's flip cuff was. I haven't done comps on this. I don't know with it being silk. I'd say between maybe $20, $30, maybe 35. That's a guess, but that's Robert Graham. And I have only come across, I think, Robert Graham maybe once or twice with women's. The men's, you find. This is Elaine Fisher, and it's more of a mature brand. I do list it on eBay and Posh, but it is a more mature brand. It does kind of sit for a little while, but it usually always sells. They're very nice pieces, and this is a very pretty open front cardigan. I don't know what this is made out of. They're usually made out of really nice material, and some of them are, this might be wool. Some of them are wool, and I have to get my glasses on where I can see what it says there. This actually is 100% wool. It really didn't feel like a wool piece, but it is. Anyways, with this being wool, I'd say between really 30 to 50 maybe. Some pieces can go for more. Some don't go for as much. It just depends on the piece. But that's Elaine Fisher. That's a great brand to pick up. These are a little bit more of your, really, I'd say like, I call them like home runs because if you pick them up, they're going to sell. Yeah, type thing, but they're a little bit more, I guess, up there, a little bit more of your higher end. This is a real popular. This is a We the Free, and it's made by Free People. And I seem to find, and I don't know if this is accurate, but the stuff that I picked up, it almost seems like the We the Free sells more for a little bit more, a little quicker than Free People, but it depends on the piece, and it might have just been the pieces I had. This is very much a boho oversized like top. I thought it had, okay, it doesn't. I thought it had the cold shoulder, but it's interesting because it's sleeveless on one side and it has a sleeve on the other. Very oversized, because this is actually a medium, but look how big it is, you know, because I would wear like maybe a small. But a lot of people really like the oversized look, and that is We the Free. And on something like this, because it's, you know, short sleeve and it's, you know, not like a sweater or something like that, or their thermals, you know, go for a little more. 15, maybe 25 if it's a popular style. This is Trina Turk. Now, I have heard that some people don't pick up Trina Turk as much anymore, but I think some pieces sell and some don't. Do your comps before you pay very much. But this is a sweater dress. Sweater dresses sell. It's fall season right now, and sweater dresses sell even if it's not a name brand. A lot of your sweater dresses will sell. I was trying to see what the material is because this almost feels like a wool. And it looks like, once again, I'll have to get my, I guess I should just left my glasses on, huh? Anyhow, it's merino wool. I thought it might be. And with it being merino wool, this will be worth more money, but it's really cute. I would, it's, I'll, you know, list it as a sweater dress. It's got almost a slight flare, but not exactly. So shift kind of, but still V-neck, you know, sweater dress. But it's Trina Turk. And since I have not come across one of these, I didn't do comps. And with it being merino wool, it's worth a little bit more. I really don't know how much on this. I'll have to look that up. This is a Calvin Klein, and I only pick up a few pieces of Calvin Klein, and it's generally usually the dresses. And the dresses sell if they're like a business type sheath dress. They were selling pretty decent there for a while. I think it's might have went down a little bit. It's not quite as bright green as what the camera on the phone is showing, but this is a size 10, and that's a nice size because it's a little bit bigger. It's not like a 2 or a 4, and this would be a very beautiful, you know, business dress. And I would say, you know, they were going for, you know, very easily, maybe like, you know, $19 would probably be about average on that. But if you think about that, if you're only paying $1 or 2 per piece, and you can sell something for 19, that's a really great return on investment. The biggest key, whether you sell on eBay or whether you sell on Poshmark, the more you list every day, the more you're going to sell every day. But it's got to be consistent. It can't be like where you list like 50 pieces in one day and then don't list for 2 weeks. It's the algorithm of, you know, the sites. You got to be consistent, like list 10 a day for like a few months. And then eventually it's supposed to get up to where as many that you list as many that you'll sell every day. Now, right now, I find where mine is at, and I've been listing for a while, pretty generally around the same amount. It's about half. Yeah, I was doing like 7 sales a day. But it's supposed to eventually come up to that. Now, I've decided I want to list way more than that per day. I'm going to try for 20 or 30 a day. But anyways, the more you can list every day consistently, it's got to be consistent, and it takes time, but the more you'll sell every day. Anyhow, if you want to do this as more of like an income for like full time, you know, if it's recreational, it's a little different, but the more sales you have every day, the more sales it generates too. But the more you list every day, the more sales you'll have. This is Torrid. Torrid's a really great plus size item to pick up. This is Torrid 1, and it's like, I guess they would consider vanity sizing. This would be like a 1X. This is open front sweater. Actually, it almost feels like wool. It has wool in it. It looks like it's it's got like 30% wool. So it's a wool blend. And this might have to go priority. I'll have to be charging priority shipping on that. I use a lot of the flat rate padded envelopes you can give for free through the United States Postal Service if it'll fit. And it costs like 7 something our price with the eBay discount. I charge like $7.90 for the customer. Anyhow, I don't know on this because this is a nice piece and it does have wool. I'd say between 20 and 35 maybe on that. This is Dolan, and Dolan is a anthropology, and some anthropology is not selling for as much anymore or as quickly. You're going to want to do comps first before you pay a lot. Some of it's really sitting, but some brands sell, and this one I don't think you come across as often, and I think this will sell. And that's it there. And this could have, this top part, well, it might be polyester, but it almost felt like it could have been like maybe some silk in there or something. But I bet, oh, no, it's not. Okay, no, it's not silk. But anyways, this is a very beautiful little top here. I haven't done comps on this. I'd say between $10 and $20. This dress is also pretty sure it's an Anthropologie. Even if it's not, this brand sells. And they got really cute pieces. At least they did. And hopefully it still does. It's called Scrapbook. And this is Scrapbook Originals. And they usually have some really interesting looking pieces. Look at this skirt. Isn't this adorable? It's a dress. But the skirt part, isn't that I thought that was just like super cute. Anyways, this is what it looks like. And I haven't done comps on this dress, and I would say maybe between 19 and 29. It just depends on that. And this piece here, it's Brandy Melville. And you know, I know that was like a really popular brand for a really long time for a lot of people. But you know what? Reselling the pieces, they don't sell for as much or sell very quickly, I notice. Do comps for you, pay very much. I think I got this maybe for $1. But, I think they're made in Italy. I think almost all the pieces are made in Italy, which I really thought that it would resell for more. And let's see here. It's made in Italy. Now, this is a really cute little top. It's a crop top. And it's not cold shoulder, but it's got the little, isn't this adorable? This is really, really cute. In fact, you know what? I probably should consider keeping this because they don't sell for as much. But anyhow, I bet you it would sell maybe for like $10 or something like that. I don't know. But I don't know. I might have to keep that piece. I really like this too, but I'm going to try to list it. I thought this was adorable. It's hooded, and it's almost like, it's a little thermal, and it's polka dot. It's brand new with tags. It was from Kohl's. Their price was $24 or suggested, but it's called Next Era or something like that. You might get $10 or $15 out of it. I don't know. Maybe it's not my color. I do like green, but that particular color green might not work. It is not as neon green as what it's showing. It's more of like an olive, like darker green. It's more like that green. But maybe $10 or $15 on that. And you know what? I'll tell you what. Those $10 sales really add up. Even for the really, really big clothing sellers, they sell a lot of their items between $10 and $15, and they're the ones that are, and some of them, a little bit more than that, but they're the ones that are making like 400,000, $1 million a year, but they're listing a lot a day. The one I know was listing like 140 a day, the other one, or around there. The other one was at 240 a day or 50 a day, but they have a couple of assistant, people working for them, employees. This is Under Armour, and it's cold gear. I don't pick up a lot of Under Armour, but this is really nice. It's that thicker material, and it's, a mock turtleneck, and, some of their pieces sell. But I think that, I think it's just a little oversaturated, but they do still sell. That's a women's, and I'd say between $10 and $15. You got to remember, this stuff is used clothing. And if you went to a garage sale, like this here is a little Columbia, it's really cute. It's Gungham plaid, and it's really cute. You'd pay like $1. But this is a lot of work to list this stuff online, and a lot of work. And we pay taxes and fees and all kinds of things like that, eBay fees and all that, and you got to account for that. And plus, it's a convenience that the person can order it and have it delivered. This is Columbia. I don't pick up a lot of Columbia, but I thought this might be worth picking up. It's a plaid, and this is it's an XL. And with it being a bigger size, I think that this will sell. And I'd say between $10 and $15 on that. LL Bean seems to sell pretty good. This is really cute. It's a Victoria's Secret. It's a crop, wrap top, long sleeve. Actually, it's almost, I may list this almost as a sweater. It feels like a sweater. It's very soft. And anyways, this is really adorable. I don't pick up a lot of Victoria's Secret unless it's very bold print or their lingerie or bras. But this piece I thought was worth it. And isn't that, it's really adorable. And crop, has been popular. Hopefully this will sell. But I would say maybe, $10, $15, right around there. This is W5, and W5 is an Anthropologie brand, pretty sure. And I find that W5 does sell. I've sold a few pieces. In fact, just a week or two ago, another piece sold. I don't come across it real often. This actually, too, is, it's kind of like a knit top. I guess it's really not like a sweater. It's real close, but I don't think it is a sweater. I'd say knit top, but W5. And this piece, it's got the little tie, you know, on the cuff here, between $10 and $20. And this piece is a J. Crew, and I didn't pick up J. Crew. I did at first, and then I quit picking up for a really long time because it didn't seem like the pieces move. Some pieces do move, and some move quicker than others. I find that their tees sometimes sell, the painter's tee, and there's another one like the vintage tee, but this is just an essential tee. I don't know. This might not move very quickly, but you know, maybe $10 or something like that. But it's they're very nice. And this is a women's. And like I said, I don't know about that. I tried I have picked up a lot of the long sleeve ones. Lucky Brand. I don't pick up a lot of Lucky Brand anymore unless it's plus size for sure. Lucky Brand sells. And I don't know about the jeans where that's at for a while there. I know they were popular, but then I had some that didn't seem to move, but they were small women's sizes. The men's, I think, probably sells, you know, quicker. But this is solid black, but it is really cute. It's got heavily embroidered, you know, print on it here. And I took a chance because it was $1. I really wanted to get inventory this week because I wanted to do a lot of listing. And I thought I would, you know, try this. And I'd say between, you know, maybe $15 hopefully on that. I try not to sell stuff under $10. I really don't. But, you know, some pieces, if you've had it for a long time and somebody sends you an offer or something like that, then, you know, I do take some, you know, less than $10 on some pieces because you want to keep your inventory moving. One, you don't want to store all that, you know, it's not moving. And you got to keep that old inventory, you know, moving, or even the new inventory, because it will generate more sales. This is fresh produce, and fresh produce sells. It's usually more, they usually have more of like a bold, floral, like tropical Hawaiian look. This is actually just a little top, and it's a print top, and it's adorable actually. And it's got little pockets. This is really cute. Hopefully it'll sell. I have a couple other fresh produce listed right now that hasn't sold yet, that was not of their, you know, tropical, and they haven't sold yet. But, you know, maybe 10, you know, maybe 15 on that, between there. But their dresses sell, the tropical dresses, they do. This, I forgot, I didn't look this up. It's Christine Davis, and I did not look this up, and I should have looked this up ahead of time. I think this might be, it's Silk Blend, and I don't know on this because I didn't look it up. It'll be kind of fun, though, you know, to see if this is worth anything. It's adorable little floral top, and I don't know about that. This brand here, it's Christine with a K Davis, and I'll have to see how that goes. I don't know. I don't think it's vintage. It looks more, and the reason I picked it up is because I didn't really notice. Well, I guess they don't have it exactly tacked on the sides. It might not be worth anything. Some of them aren't, but we'll see how that goes. White House Black Market. I pick up some pieces. I had a ton of it there for a while, and I kind of stopped picking it up. But lately, I picked up a few pieces. I don't know about this because it is just a white t-shirt, but this is incredibly soft. It's very nice. But you know, maybe around $10 for this. Like I said, I picked up some pieces this week, a little bit more, because I really wanted to get some inventory. Now, you don't want to buy a bunch of inventory just so that you have stuff to list if it's stuff that's not going to sell. You got to at least, you know, think that it's going to sell. But some of these I might have passed up, though, if I wasn't trying to beef up the inventory. But they'll sell, but they could sit a little while. This is a J. Crew, and it's silk. And this is older. It's not one of their newer, you know, it's not newer. But this is really cute. It's a sleeveless top, and it's this beautiful, I love this color. It's like that purple, like neon. It's not quite as bright as what that is showing. But this is, with it being silk, I'd say $10, $20 maybe. I don't think it'll be more than that. This one, I couldn't remember if this was a brand to pick up or not, and I didn't take time to look it up, and I should have. It's Isabella Rodriguez, and I know that one of them sounds similar to that. That's good to pick up. This is a very nice sweater. It's incredibly soft, and I know I keep saying that. It's an extra large, and I guess, no, it's not silk or anything like that. I was trying to see what it was made out of. You know, it's hard to see through the glasses that way. No, it's just like rayon and nylon, but hopefully this will sell. I couldn't remember if this was a good brand to pick up or not, but I just heard on one of the other thrifters mentioned last night in one of the videos that brown was kind of popular. I don't know, but that's what they had mentioned, and that's a brown sweater. Cardigan, hopefully it'll sell. Chico's too. I did pick up some Chico's this week. Some I don't know. I think I might. No, yeah, I had some in my last haul, I think. Because I was trying to get inventory. Some Chico's does sell. Some of it doesn't, or it sits a while, but this is really cute. And I did pick it up. This really is about a, $10, $15 top. This might be men. Nope, this is women's. This is J. Jill. And this one here, is this the one that I seen a spot on? No, I guess not. Okay, I had another one. It was just like it. It's a thermal. And I don't pick up all J. Jill, but I thought with it being thermal, I picked some up there for a while, but it really hasn't moved very much. But this being thermal, it's a larger size, it looks like. It's an XL. I thought this may sell. $10, maybe $15. This piece is another Victoria's Secret pink line, but look, it is a spell out. And the spell outs sell. And it's got like a little lace up here. It's kind of almost like a raglan. They call it raglan sleeve when it's like a baseball. However, this is long sleeve, but where it has that baseball look, the 3/4 sleeve. I don't know if it has to be 3/4 sleeve to be a raglan, but it's pink Victoria's Secret. And, $10, $20. Really, I think maybe $10, $15. But, this is a really cute one because it's quite bold and it's neat how that they use, how they did the writing on that. But anyways, that's probably the generalized price range there. Anyhow, that completes the thrift haul for today. Hopefully, you got some valuable content out of it. If you could do me a favor and push the thumbs up button, I'd greatly appreciate it. And please leave a comment. I would really appreciate that too. And let me know a lot of these ones that I didn't have hanging up are more of your bread and butter brands. But if you could leave me in the comments some bread and butter brands that you've come across that you find that, do sell and move, I would appreciate it. Anyhow, may you have many prosperous sales. And once again, if you could subscribe, I would greatly appreciate that too. Anyhow, have a blessed day. Thank you.